In a world that never stops talking, silence has become a rare luxury. We are surrounded by noise, constant notifications, loud opinions, and endless chatter. But have you ever noticed that the loudest person in the room is often the weakest, and the quietest person is the one everyone fears? Silence isn't just about being quiet. It's a tool, a weapon, a source of ultimate power. Most people are afraid of the quiet because they are afraid of what they might find inside themselves. But today, I will share the secret of how to master your silence and conquer your world. Centuries ago, a restless young student traveled deep into the mountains to meet a famous Zen Master. The student was brilliant, but his mind was always racing, filled with anxiety and endless questions. "Master," he cried, "I want to find peace, but my thoughts are like a storm. I cannot see the truth." The master didn't say a word. Instead, he led the student to the edge of a great lake. The wind was howling, and the water was dark and violent, covered in mud and waves. "What do you see?" the master finally asked. The student replied, "I see nothing but chaos and confusion." The master nodded and said, "Now, we wait." They sat in silence for hours. Slowly, the wind died down, and the sun began to set. The mud settled to the bottom, and the lake became as clear as a mirror. The master whispered, "Look again. What do you see now?" The student gasped, "I see the mountains, the trees, and the stars. I see everything clearly." The master smiled. This is the power of silence. When your mind is noisy, the truth is hidden. When you are still, the universe reflects within you. But how can you use this power in your life? Here are 3 secrets of silence. 1. Silence builds mystery. Wise people don't show all their cards. They keep others guessing. 2. Silence is a shield. It protects you from reacting to insults and foolish arguments. And 3. Silence is for healing. In the quiet, your brain regenerates and your soul finds rest. There is a famous story of a powerful king who was once insulted by a rival in front of his entire court. The rival shouted, called him weak, and tried to provoke a fight. The court went silent, waiting for the king to explode in anger. But the king did something unexpected. He simply sat there. He didn't say a word. He just stared into the rival's eyes with a calm, piercing gaze. 10 seconds passed, then 20, then 60. The silence became so heavy that the rival started to sweat. He lost his confidence. He realized he couldn't break the king. Eventually, the rival bowed his head and walked away in shame. The king didn't win with a sword. He won with a minute of absolute silence. Remember, your silence is the loudest roar you can give to your enemies. You don't need to win every argument. You don't need to explain yourself to everyone. And you certainly don't need to fill every empty space with words. Sometimes, the most powerful thing you can say is nothing at all. Silence is where you find your true self. It is where you find God, clarity, and peace. Starting today, take 5 minutes every morning to just sit in absolute silence. Watch how your life changes. Watch how your mind becomes a mirror. If this story touched your soul, type wisdom in the comments below. It helps the algorithm show this message to someone who needs it today. Don't forget to subscribe to Life and Wisdom for your daily journey into the deep. Thank you for watching.